folks from BDE Travels, welcome aboard. We are in the Camino de Santiago, and today we went and did the route from León all the way up to Hospital de Órbigo, 37 kilometers. Wow, it was a hike. But like I was mentioning on the previous episode, we're going to be doing updates every day, pretty much of what we're doing in the Camino de Santiago, and just as a reference, I was using my Camino journal. The link should be down there if you want to journal everything. And as I was contemplating what was going on today, it was a tough day, nevertheless. And like I was mentioning on the other updates, we missed a little bit of footage. So what I did was, as a benefit to all of you and to myself, I just started again from León all the way to the end. Even though I do have some footage from here all the way up to Finisterre. But I wanted to do a better program, something that you guys and I could be proud of, and that will give you more insights and more looks, more drone footage, because I didn't have any drone footage, hardly any drone footage on the last episode. But the good thing about this is that not only are we going to see the regular route, but we're going to see the different bifurcations. For example, today, when you leave León, you will walk all the way through Trabadejo, and you'll get to a town called La Virgen del Camino. When you get to La Virgen del Camino, you have two choices. I've done both of them, so they will be on the video that I'm going to upload from León to Hospital de Órbigo. So that usually YouTubers don't like to blog both of them because they don't have any time. But since I'm already here in Spain, I did one part on the north side, and I did today the south side. The south side is 10 kilometers more than the north side, but the north side, the problem is that it parallels the main road, and it's really boring, and sometimes it gets a little bit dangerous because you do have to cross from one side to the other in the avenue, and the cars are just speeding. So I took the southern route this time. If you do the northern route, these are the towns that you will go by. On the northern route, after you get to La Virgen del Camino, you're going to cross Belvedere de la Virgen, San Miguel del Camino, Villagandos del Paramo, San Martín del Camino, and then you get to Hospital Órbigo. But if you do the route that I was doing today, you do some other towns, not those. What you do is you go to Fresno del Camino, then you go to Ocina de la Veldocina, and then you go Chozas Abajo, and then it's about 11 kilometers to Villar de Mazarife, and then from there Villavante, which is about 4 kilometers, and then another 4 kilometers when you get to Hospital de Órbigo. So once you get to La Virgen del Camino, once again, they have a church in there, very peculiar church. You are not going to miss it. You cross the street, and once you cross the street, you walk a little bit further, and there's a bifurcation that divides. You got the northern route and you got the southern route. So Estella, if you did the Camino, you're gonna have two routes. In many of the places right after León, you're gonna have different routes. You're gonna have one in the north, one in the south, and usually the vloggers will take the easy route, which was what I did the last time. The last time I was paralleling the road, and it was 10 kilometers less than what I did today. Nevertheless, today was a beautiful walk. I mean, after La Virgen del Camino, and we proceeded to the next town. I got a little bit of drone footage. I couldn't get much because there's a military base in there, and also there's an airport. So I was flying, very cautious in between the airspace in there. But at least I got some footage in there. And then when we walked through the different towns, there's fields and fields of corn. And wheat. So it was a lot more beautiful than the last time that I did the other route, which is the northern route, which is basically you just paralleling the main road, and all you see is just cars and cars and stores and cars. But today, I mean, you get to see both. When I do upload that video, which is going to be sometime in the future, I don't know exactly when, because I'm going to have to finish this and then go back and edit, and then I'm going to start the Camino Primitivo. Probably with the Camino del Norte, so it'll take me a little while. So you're gonna see both. You're gonna see first the route that parallels the main highways, which is the bike route, so that you'll get to see different towns that you might have not seen on other YouTubers or bloggers. And then at the end, I'm gonna post the alternative route or the second route, what you call. So there's a northern route usually, there's a southern route, and I'll try to do both of them since I already have most footage on most of the Camino in there. So this time when I come around, for example, when you get to Triacastela, at the end of Triacastela, the road splits in two. You can go to San Gil or you can go to Samos, and I think 99.9% of the uh, the Camino people, the pilgrims, they go to Samos. They go to the left instead of going to the right. So this time I'm gonna take the right because last time I took the left. I'm gonna show you different towns like San Gil and that. Another thing that was interesting today is that even though it was on the southern route, there were parts in there that could actually connect. So if you split and you go to the south and there's another route, about 5 or 6 kilometers later, there's a road that connects both of them. So if you want to track that, you can actually connect and go to the other side, or come back and do the other route. So it all depends. If it's raining out of León and into the Virgen del Camino, then yes, I suggest you take the route that actually parallels the road, because there's a couple of hills and it's unpaved road, and if it's raining, it's not gonna be that good. But today it wasn't raining; it was just a little bit overcast, but it was cold. I mean, today it started like around in the 48 degrees, and I think the highest it got was like 62 degrees. I wasn't ready for it, so I was freezing as I was walking the Camino today. So I'm here at one of the hostels and just writing down my information in the Camino journal. Dana requests that all of you that see this video to give a like to the video, and that it's like giving her a sunflower. So this is the theme pretty much that she chosen, and Anielis grabbed the photo, and it's on Amazon.com if you want to get it. I think somebody who already called, already sent me a message. Someone that said, Karen, she's coming from Hong Kong, and she's gonna land in Madrid on Sunday, and she got her journal already. So Karen, thank you very much for the journal. I'm glad that you got it, very fast. Patrick, I'm trying to see if I can get you that. I think the cheapest way to do it is once you come into the to Madrid, just give me a call. Hopefully you'll do it within this year or next, and I'll bring it to you at the Puerta Francesa there in Pamplona, because I think I was looking. The cheapest I looked was like $30 to send it to New Zealand, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyhow, what we did today, we left León. It was dark. It was like around 8:30 in the morning, and it was still dark. The sun didn't come out until like 9:15. There was a little bit of overcast sky, so the sun was hidden, and it was cold. So I left, and I walked again through Trabadejo and all the way up through the Virgen del Camino, and the Virgen del Camino. Then I did the display line. I took the southern route instead of the northern route, and I got a lot of footage on that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload it now, so that way if anything happens to my videos, at least it's uploaded in the cloud, and I won't miss it, and you guys will get to see all the video in there. So we are doing, like I promised, updates every single day until I finish the Camino de Santiago, or what I've done so far. And today we went from León all the way to Hospital de Órbigo. In Hospital de Órbigo, that's 37 miles. Follow us on Instagram. We have the Instagram. On Instagram, I just posted the relive, which shows all the track and has a nice music and all that. You'll see it and you'll like it. So I'm signing off for tonight. It's what time is it right now? It's in Spain. It's 8:17, but I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna get some rest, and tomorrow we're gonna walk through Astorga, which is only 15 kilometers. I'll probably do a little bit more, bring it up to like 20-25 kilometers, and then I'm gonna come back to Astorga, because the albergues and the hotels after Astorga until you get to Fonsebadon, they're either taking or they're just closed. So today I saw an influx of pilgrims. In fact, the place that I went to eat today, they had 10 French people. There was a lady from Peru, 2 Germans, and a lady from Brazil. So, I'm starting to see a lot more comeback, and I think it was because in the summer, not a lot of people like to travel because of the heat. But now I'm starting to see more pilgrims, and I'm sure that once we get to Sarria, Tracastela, Sarria, there will be even more. So there are some close downs, lockdowns, I mean, in Spain, and they're doing it by neighborhoods. And hopefully the thing doesn't escalate to the point where they'll do a national lockdown, which I don't think is going to happen just because of the fact that I don't think the economy in Spain will be able to handle anything like that. I'm sure they will do, you know, very sporadic and just very confined places and neighborhoods that they'll try to control the COVID-19. I don't think it'll be to the point where you'll have a national lockdown. I mean, if it comes to it, yeah, I guess they'll have to do it, but I don't think that the economy can sustain that. So right now, what we most likely see is what is happening in Madrid, that you're just locking down certain neighborhoods that are going up in cases, and their measurement is that if they have 1,000 cases per 100,000, then they consider it, and they go in and close that area. Navarra, Pamplona, so if you're doing the Camino de Santiago from San Jean Pied de Port and landing in Pamplona, there is an increase in Pamplona, but it hasn't got to the numbers that you see in Madrid, 1,000 people for 100,000. I think it's only half of it. It's increasing, but it's only half of it. So they're starting to get a little bit more strict with the masks and the social distance, especially in Navarra, because they don't want to go to another lockdown. They're already saying that. I think they don't think the economy is going to handle that. Same thing when you go to Galicia. I experienced that in Galicia the last time I went in there. They're very strict and trying to keep everything clean, everything safe, so that they don't go into a lockdown. Madrid, they relax a little bit, and I think that's the reason why they have those cases. But I'm doing the Camino de Santiago again. The French part, because I lost some footage, like I mentioned before. I'm journaling everything on the Camino journal. The links will be down below, and follow us on BDE Travels. I'm going to update tomorrow. I'm going to probably do a video from Astorga. Comment below if you want me to do the video outside, or you want me to do it on the hotel room, because right now you don't see it, but I have the bridge from Hospital de Órbigo, which is the bridge that has a lot of history, and they do medieval fights back there. So you'll get more information once I get the video out, and you'll see the historical side of it. So it's something very, very nice. So I'm signing off for today, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you hit that bell notification, so that when we do put out the video, you'll get the information. So from Hospital de Órbigo, BDE Travels signing off. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.